Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for the day of April the 29th. And so I'm going to be pulling one card per sign. So if you know your house system, you can actually get quite a bit of information by looking at a quick little spread like this or a quick little reading like this. And then if you just know your sun sign, you can at least get a little tidbit of information out of a quick read like this. So I do want to thank you guys very much for being here and spending some of your precious time with me. Also, thank you to those of you who are putting feedback down in the comments below. And of course, thank you to those of you who are liking and sharing this video around. Aries, you have the Chariot showing up here. This is just telling me that you are on the move. You're traveling. You're doing something, you're going somewhere today. Okay, so we like that. Taurus. Four of Swords showing up here. This is telling me that you are taking some time where you're not doing everything that you would normally do, and this is giving you a chance to think about things that you normally wouldn't think about and kind of get a new, fresh, updated perspective on those things as you wait until you can get back into doing all of your normal things that you would do. Okay, so there's a good, the downtime there is not always so pleasant, but coming out with a new perspective is also, that is a very good thing. So we'll take it. Next up, Gemini. Gemini. Nine of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Geminis. I feel like you are feeling a little bit like you don't have all the resources that you need right now. And part of that is because you are missing somebody, you're missing a person, you're missing an integral player in your life story, basically. So you could be missing a person who's moved away, could be missing a person who's passed away. Maybe this person was somebody who really gave you good advice and helped you to understand things in ways that you didn't understand without them. And I feel like there's some of this is overlapping into the feeling like you don't have enough resources. I feel like at one point you relied on this person and now you're missing them. Cancer. Eight of Wands, lots of communication going on today. In fact, enough to keep you on your toes. You're going to have to be paying attention to keep up with it all. All right, so that's Cancer. Next up, let's look at Leo. Ten of Swords showing up in reverse for those of you who have, well, for wherever Leo is in our charts. Ten of Swords in reverse just means that there was a situation that was a long-term source of tension or debate that we thought we had gotten rid of, that we had taken care of that and put it to bed. Well, guess what? It's just like the little kid that gets up in the middle of the night and wants a glass of milk or a glass of water. Whatever this long-term source of tension or debate is, it's coming back. It's not really taken care of yet. And so you're going to have to, it's coming back to allow you to really actually get to the root of this and take care of this. Okay? Now, Virgo. Fool card showing up in reverse. Fool in reverse just means that there's something that you did start in the past as a leap of faith, not knowing where it was going to take you. And now you're kind of considering, okay, have I taken that as far as I need to? Is it time to let this go? Is this time to drop this? And you're deciding ultimately that no, there still is good stuff that can come out of this. And so you're taking that initial leap of faith and you're moving it forward with this card showing up here. Libra, Nine of Cups showing up in reverse. Nine of Cups, I think you are postponing some type of celebration or some type of announcement of celebration. Scorpio. Seven of Swords showing up here. This is just telling me, Scorpios, that we are strategizing something. We're definitely thinking about something. This is not overthinking, but this is definitely putting a strategy together. And I get that more often with this deck than I do with a lot of other decks for my Seven of Swords, although it does come up sometimes in the other decks. But for me, it comes up here because to me, these swords look like they are placed in a little bit more of an organized fashion. than they could be for just being, they're not hung on the wall or anything, but they're placed there. It's an organized fashion. It's easy to move them. They're not on, they're not on fixed hangers on the wall. So for me, this talks about the idea, because swords talk about thoughts and words. This talks about making some kind of strategy, and almost like writing it in pencil, because these swords aren't hung on the wall in a fixed position. If you decide that you want to go in and you want to move this sword in between these two swords, you can do that. So this is making the strategy, putting it together. Nothing's really written in stone yet, but really working on getting that strategy itself together so that then you can move forward once you've got it to where you have it set. So making some kind of strategy today for those of us who are Scorpios, or have everybody has a Scorpio placement. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Look for your Scorpio placement and you'll see where your strategy is. Okay, so yes, Sagittarius, Magician showing up in reverse. What's going on here? So my Magician is basically my master manifestor. This is somebody who knows how to take what's at hand and make whatever they want with it. With this Magician showing up in reverse, I think you're having a hard time getting something that you're working on to turn out the way you want it to. Okay? It may be close, but I don't think you're actually satisfied with it. So I think you're going to continue to work on this project to get it fine-tuned and tweaked. That's Sagittarius. Next up is Capricorn. Yep, that's just one card. Okay. So Capricorn, Four of Pentacles showing up in reverse. This talks about the idea of taking out resources that have been stashed away and using them. Okay, so this could be very tangible resources, or this could be money. Either way, you could be using these to do exactly what you had planned to do with them when you stashed them away, or it could be that they're just coming in really handy and thank goodness you had something stashed away. Could be going either way when this card shows up, but the bottom line is you're taking something that you had stashed back and you're pulling it out and making good use of it today. Okay, so that was for Capricorn. Next up, let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius, Four of Wands, showing up in reverse. You're going to be doing something in a different location than normal today. Okay? Not going to be in the same place that you usually are for everything. This can be having a meal in a different place. This can be going to work in a different place. This can be picking up, moving house. This can be, taking your kid to a different daycare, but something's going on where you're doing something in a different place today, Aquarius. Pisces. Two of Cups showing up here for Pisces. Now, the Two of Cups for Pisces is a card that talks about this idea of being attracted to something or to somebody. So you may be experiencing these feelings of attraction or fascination, being drawn in. You want to know more. You want to spend more time. Now, this, a lot, when we look at this card, it does imply a couple, but it doesn't have to be a couple. This could be, maybe you found this new group that shares a love for something that you love, or and you're feeling really attracted to joining that group. This could be a project, a hobby, an idea. So it could be a person. I'm not taking that off the table, but there's a lot of other ways that attraction can manifest as well. So we don't want to limit that scope. And then wherever Pisces falls in your chart, look at, what does that house represent? That's going to tell you, that'll give you a better idea of what you're being attracted to, or where you're being attracted to something, what area of your life. Okay, so that's what we've got for today, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you also for all the feedback and the comments, the thumbs ups and the shares. Of course, thank you to those of you who are booking readings and Reiki sessions with me. I'm looking forward to working with some of you personally later on today. And the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.